It's coming. The thing is, like I say, we're not. I hope we have a fourth quarter mindset finale. Interesting. I was looking at the Jewish calendar. Some interesting things happen near this time. I think it's Iyar, the month of Iyar. Very interesting events happen in Iyar. So thing is, get ready for some interesting action to happen very soon. All right. Topic of the message. Did a topic of the message reality of the purpose of a full circle, But, this is going to be kind of like this, this message is going to be kind of like that. But I'm going to have me a whole bunch of people in this one, a whole bunch of... The topic of the message of... Let me see if I could top it this. The reality of see, here's the thing, like this is for people, this message is for mainly sinners, people that are, debating this idea of can I truly be a man or a woman of God? You know what I'm saying? You looking at yourself and you looking at your sins and you're saying, no way, no how, no possible that I can, do this, have a relationship with God. You look at your past and your sinful mistakes and your desires of right now, how much you desire the things of the world, and you say, nah, this can't happen, it can't be, But the topic of this message is going to talk about, well, let me, I guess, go through the message. Well, here's the thing, okay, you say you can't live, for God, you can't have a relationship with God, you can't, really, accomplish things. Well, I want to ask you a question. What if I presented some characters in the Bible, to you? And what if you was in front of a lot of characters in the Bible and if you can right now tell them in their face that there is no way, no how I can truly have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? A real legitimate relationship with Him. If I, can present some characters to you, you know what I'm saying? And if you had a chance to talk to them face to face, and could you tell them that you can't have a relationship with God concerning the sinful condition you in, concerning the person? Okay, first person, Noah. Let's tell Noah. Let's go up to Noah and say, Noah, I can't have a relationship with God. It's impossible. Well, you know what Noah gonna tell you? Noah will say, well, the thing is, God chosen me to, help flood the earth, and, I followed His commandments, did what He said, and all of a sudden, bam, built the boat, flood came, 40 days, boom, fulfilled His commandment, until all of a sudden, I got drunk. I was drunk and I was naked, and my sons were looking at me ashamed. That's my story. You know what I'm saying? That's Noah's story. I'm speaking from Noah's story. And now if that, if you don't understand Noah's story and understand that, God selected a person, to do a work, he was first off a righteous person that ended up doing something, contrary to God. of course, sinned, got drunk, naked, you know. All right, moving along. Abraham. You're going to tell Abraham in his face, look, I can't have a relationship with your God. What? Abraham will say, what? Look, first of all, I was in a family that worship gods and goddesses and idol worship. And second, I made a foolish mistake and had a baby from Hagar, not my wife, you know what I'm saying? And, I don't, Abraham don't have no business, you know what I'm saying, being the father of many nations. So, mistakes there, right there, but yet God made me the father of many nations, but I made these mistakes, Moving right along, you know what I'm saying? Moses. No. Oh, Jacob. Whoa, Jacob. Stole my brother's birthright, and, did a lot of, well, my name is a horrible name, but thank God he changed his name. But, he wasn't a perfect person. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he didn't have the clean record like the rest of them. Moving right along, Moses, raised up in Egypt, knowing how to worship the gods and gods, Ra and Osiris and whatever, all those people, and then God selected me to deliver his people, and I did it, and watch this, after, just like Noah, after I did all this, I end up making mistakes like sending the 12 spies and chose to not go to the promised land, and I tapped the rock when God told me to speak to the rock, and I couldn't make it into the promised land, but yet God used me. Moving right along. David. No, Samson. Oh, Samson. Well, God gave me strength, in my body to, do amazing, things, how it gave me strength and made me strong. And, I fought against Philistines, whooped them, flawless victory. But until Delilah came, revealed the secrets of my, powers, and she cut my hair and, had me a slave to, the Philistines, and, not a clean record. You know what I'm saying? But God still used me. Oh boy. David, let's go to David. God, called me out from, Jesse, Samuel anointed me king, and, I slew Goliath, and, I recaptured the, Ark of the Covenant. I established the city of Jerusalem. I did all this and established the king, the true king of Israel, became the true king of Israel. And then until all of a sudden, I saw this woman bathing in the pool, and all of a sudden I committed adultery, and then, committed murder, and God chose me. Should I keep on going? No. Elijah. Prophets of Baal, 450 prophets of Baal came against me, and against making an offering together, and they offering didn't work, and I did God's offering. All of a sudden, when I did all God's offering, fire came down, and and I told the servant 7 times to to look for a cloud of rain, and all of a sudden a cloud came when the size of the man's hands came and started raining and bringing rain the whole place, and successfully did the work of God. Now watch this, just like Noah and Moses, after I did something great before God, all of a sudden now I'm under a juniper tree wanting to die, wishing that I can die after that, But guess what? God selected me to do his work. Should I keep on going? Well, I can keep on going, but the thing is, I just want to start off with that. But here's the thing I want you to understand, you are, I hope these characters or witnesses can testify that you are fit. Everyone's fit according to through Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I can go to Peter. Oh, it's Peter, yeah. Let's go Peter. Let's get Peter's story. That a person that walked with the God with us, Emmanuel. Person that walked with God with us in the natural. You know what I'm saying? Gave him the ability gave him fishes. You know what I'm saying? Just like that, made him walk on water to an extent. Show forth miracles, preach the kingdom of God. He called me the rock, called them the rock, the church, and he did all these great things until all of a sudden it was going down, when the Jews officers came to arrest Jesus. Peter, went and fought all the people, and then Jesus, rebuked them and told them, what's wrong? What are you doing? Peter, I rebuke you. And Peter denied him 3 times. And when Jesus rose up from the dead, he told Mary to go get his disciples, and meet them here. And then he said, and Peter. He called Peter by name. The person that denied him, he called him by name. Are we fit to have a relationship with God? Are we fit to walk with God? Too many examples in the Bible. Okay. The Christian killer Paul. The Christian killer Saul, that became Paul, that established the church. Are we fit? Are we fit? Is anybody in this world fit to have a true relationship with God concerning the characters of who God selected, who Jesus selected in the Bible? Are we fit to have a great relationship with God? Well, that's up to the individual and how much that person desires to be who they are, made in the image and the likeness of God. You know what I'm saying? And sick and tired of this sin-sick world, of Satan deceiving them and, chasing after things they're not going to fulfill them. When we come to that understanding, that point that we know that God, we only are created to be filled by God and God alone, and nothing in this world or anybody in this world cannot fulfill us. When we come to that understanding, realization, we will know that we are fit. Every human being is fit to have a relationship with God. Every human being, no matter how much sins you commit, the blood cleanses it and will make you fit after you seek and desire his heart and seek and desire his ways and all his ways and all his truth. You will become fit to have a true relationship with the true living God, that's God of the universe, and create the heavens and the earth, and be with his son Jesus Christ, sitting at the right hand of the Father. You are conditioned for that, but you need to start looking to Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith, to help you finish your race and be with him at his throne to worship him continuously for the greatest gift he has given us. All right, that's the message. God be the glory here forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen. You're fit.